hopefully it is not echoing, honey, because I am so sick and tired. And I really want y'all, I don't know, I mean, like, part of me feels like it makes me laugh a little bit, but then the other part of me is a little concerned. I laugh a little bit because I know that you see my video and you just press on the video and you just start watching the video. It makes me think that you're not reading the title of the video. Like, and that kind of, it makes me laugh a little bit because it kind of says like, okay, you'll watch my video regardless of what it is. Irregardless of what it is, right? Irregardless of what it is. Okay? But at the same time, it concerns me because in the title of the video, I put that there's an audio echo, right? Some of y'all like it, some of y'all you don't. Some of y'all like it, some of y'all don't. Everybody's not gonna like everything all the time, every time. So I understand that it is annoying. It is annoying for me, but in lieu of me putting out content, I feel like it's not that bad. I feel like if it was that bad, I would just scrap it. Like, I scrapped a video the other day that I made. I don't even remember what I was talking about. And it was an echo, and I got annoyed because I was like, okay, Beverly Hills was an echo. The second video is an echo. I'm not about to put the second video out, but then when these two videos, these Beverly Hills and not Beverly Hills, Salt Lake City, and the Nothing to Talk About, I was annoyed. I was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to, put it on there. So we're going to go to Star BZ's. These two trucks, I don't know what's going on. These big ass trucks. I love me a big truck, honey. A big old truck. I do. They still got their Christmas lights on their car. What do you guys want? What y'all want? This car's behind me. What am I going to get? I think I'm going to get a grande latte. Do I want a matcha? I think I want a matcha, oat milk matcha latte with 2 pumps of vanilla. Is that what I want? Yeah, we'll do some matcha. Yeah, we'll do matcha latte with oat milk and 2 pumps of vanilla. Girl, this is a mess. So what's going on? FunkyDineva. We haven't talked about FunkyDineva. FunkyDineva said it was Claudia. I knew it was Claudia. Claudia can't help but be messy. I think that's just a part of her personality. She just can't help but be messy. Like, even with hiring Flame, like, knowing, like, I feel like, okay, these are your co-workers. Y'all became cool with each other. Y'all was hanging out outside of work, but kind of related to work because it kind of, helped the show to see y'all hanging out together. But as soon as he's gone, you bring on someone that he wasn't cool with. Now, yeah, he left, but it's just messy. And we're not going to act like it's not.
Hi, welcome to our Starbucks. Can I get your name?
Erica.
All right, Erica. Is it with the C or with the K?
C.
All right. Can I get you started with any food items?
No, thank you.
All right. What are you drinking today?
Can I have a hot grande matcha with oat milk?
All right.
And
you got it.
3 pumps of vanilla in there as well.
3 pumps of vanilla. All right.
And that's can you make that extra hot?
Extra hot?
Yeah.
No problem. And will that complete your order?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Let me read it all back to you to make sure I got it right. I'm gonna have the grande hot matcha, and we're gonna do it with the oat milk, and we're gonna do extra hot as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna add some vanilla, right?
Yes, 3 pumps.
All right, perfect. And you said your name's Erica, and I'll see you out here for your total. Thank you.
Thank you. Girl, you did that whole performance and didn't give me what my total was? What's going on? And I don't like that they ask what food items are first. Why? No. This is not why I'm here. Don't ask me that. You should ask that after they order what they come for. Would you be adding any food items to your latte today? Don't ask me first if I want food. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Starbucks, get on it, because that don't make sense to me. Oh, let me get my money out. Thank you. Okay, you too. I gotta make sure it's green. There's no tag on here. He didn't put no little thing on here. They slipping today. He didn't put a little thing on it. It's hot too, but it feels good in my hand. Okay, let's see how we're gonna get across this traffic here. Oh, let me put the window up. I'm thinking about the time that I had. Come on, lady. Come on. We gotta make it. We gotta make it. We're gonna make it. Yeah, we're gonna make it. We made it, y'all. Across this little highway here to make this left turn. Yeah, it's super hot. There's no little sleeve on it. He must be new. I don't know. She might have been new too, because she was like trying to be very thorough, but then didn't give me a total. It's good. It's so good. Oh my God. I feel like throwing it up against the window. So yeah, Claudia can't help but to be messy. Claudia can't help but to be messy, and she has a dark sense of humor as well. Very dark sense of humor, and she'll go there. And I feel like whatever is going on, yeah, it was contract. FunkyDineva said it was contract negotiations, and the way that he explained it seemed like it was all the truth. But then again, Claudia might be just trying to be messy, like, let's get Flame on here, right? And Flame, I don't know, it's Flame needs an amber light on her. When I was watching, I was like, it's giving ghost town. So get an amber light on you, honey. It's too cool. You're coming off too cool on the camera. We need you to come off a little bit warmer, because it's giving ghost town. Okay? So that's all I have for Flame. I like Flame. And with everything, I keep hearing people saying, I don't agree with everything. Nobody agrees with everything anybody says. And that's a part of how we relate to each other and how we talk about things and discuss things, because nobody's going to agree every time, all the time. Right? Just like with the audio echo that I was explaining. Some of y'all say y'all like it. Some of y'all say it's annoying. It's just annoying to me. But if I had to listen to it back, right, I might not come back and listen to it again. I might. It depends. But some people say they like it. The sky right there is so pretty. It's like a blue, pinkish purple. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. So I feel like Claudia is messy. I don't know what the mess is, but I knew that it was Claudia. I didn't think it was Flame. I knew that it was Claudia. I didn't even think it was Al. Al, I don't even know what's going on. But y'all supposed to be friends, right? And y'all hang out outside of the show and this and that. And then as soon as I leave, girl, you're going to bring Flame up here. That's you being messy. Not bringing Flame. Like, it don't have nothing to do with Flame. It's more about the way that Claudia is moving. However way she's moving. He wasn't detailed. He said he has some more in the trunk in case anybody wanted to get crunk. Okay. And so I knew it was Claudia. It was no question. I knew it was Claudia. I knew it was Claudia. Claudia's messy. That's all. The whole show, to me, I think it was Rodney that was talking about it. About how Nene had the show with the dudes. They was in the they was doing, that's where FunkyDineva got this from. That's why when FunkyDineva would come on, every time he would do like this, because that is Nene. Nene had those guys. It was like during COVID. Nene had those guys, and they said they was gonna come out with a little talk show or whatever. It didn't. Nothing came to fruition, and then all of a sudden, Claudia, who is messy and might have done that to be like, oh, I can make that actually happen. Like, oh, that's actually a good idea. I could actually make that happen. And here comes Al and FunkyDineva, and FunkyDineva doing this every time. That is from mocking Nene and her show that never came to fruition. It didn't make it out of Lanithia's lounge. Not one episode. We didn't see nothing. Why is that? Why is that? If these people are so great and talented and we want to see them on TV again, why aren't these deals coming through? Why are you driving like that, idiot? I do not like reckless drivers. I just really don't. I feel like you don't care. Like, you don't care about yourself. You don't care about the people around you. Yeah, so I think it's FunkyDineva. I love that he has gone live every week. That's a level of pettiness. That's why he's just matching the pettiness. Claudia, you moving messy. We can move messy, girl. Let's move. Let's dance. Let's do this. If y'all want to do that, let's see who they have next week. But FunkyDineva went live every day this week at the same time as TGIF and knocked them out the box in terms of people being in the chat. At one point, I think the highest Dineva got was almost to 20,000, and they're pushing 3,500, 3,500. That's what they're pushing. I don't ever see them go over 4,000 over there. So FunkyDineva's impact and reach cannot be denied, whether or not you agree with him or not. See, that's one thing that, even though y'all know I don't see it for Candy Burris at all. Sugar Mama, never here for that hooker, okay? But if she does something that I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up, I'm going to give her props. Even though I don't care for her, I'm going to give her, I don't like that last little skit she did with the boobs and stuff. I hated it. I thought it was just so like cringe, like, like, what? I don't get it. Plastique, and I don't know. She's trying to be funny or whatever. I don't know. Her sense of humor, I don't get it. Anyway, but that whole thing with FunkyDineva, every 19,000 people. 19,000 people. So while you was over there negotiating contracts, he said he was making $250,000. That was his contract. $250,000. That's really good. That is really good to just talk about people. Girl, that is really good. To just sit up and talk about people. But what he showed was his worth, one, and he showed his impact, two, and he showed that I don't actually need y'all. I don't need a production. And I think he mentioned, kind of feeling guilty about like, why am I over here building these people? But I think what happened was during COVID, people were like, let's create these things to keep people entertained. That's where Cocktails with Queens came from, right? And why do you think they got rid of Cocktails with Queens and kept TGIF? Because they were basically talking about the same topics. I don't know what the future is for TGIF. They can do a rotating chair. The Breakfast Club was doing it when Angela Yee left. Angela Yee left, got her own show. It seems to be doing pretty good. I see it every now and again in the blog. Somebody says something over there, down there, to Angela Yee's show, and it makes the blogs. So she's doing fine without Charlemagne and Envy. And then they were just Hilarious was supposed to replace. I haven't seen her. They said that she wasn't there the other day, and I don't know if they're trying to pull a stunt or what. So I don't know. But FunkyDineva really showed out. He really showed out, and I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious because the way that people kind of mock YouTubers, even though people on YouTube are making a lot of money and living well off of YouTube money, off of Google money, okay? So I don't know why it's used as an insult, like Dr. Simone. called Carlos King, who has brought you some of the greatest seasons of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and that concept and that the way that those friend groups were moving in that time that Carlos was there was some of the best seasons. And for her to use it as a way to insult him or throw shade, like you just this blogger, right? And he's not even a blogger, he's a producer. And it's whack for them to say that. Like, and he could really come back and how about I talk about your profession and how people don't really want to come to you and rather go to Jackie, even though whatever. What, he could really get he said that Simone was boring and nobody really talks. Don't nobody talk about you. So while I'm over here blogging, honey, the blogs don't have you. They not posting you, girl, because you're boring, girl. He got offended. Yeah, but you shouldn't see it as an insult because YouTubers look at FunkyDineva is an example. FunkyDineva don't need Fox Soul, really don't. And Fox Soul's where is Fox Soul streaming besides YouTube? FunkyDineva is already on YouTube. So why am I over here? Over here with y'all, and y'all don't want to give me what I'm worth, what I feel I'm worth, or more. So that's why I think it's good. I said, who did I say? Somebody should say how much they're getting paid so the next person won't get under. Who did I say that about? Did I say that about FunkyDineva and them? I just said that the other day. Like, share how much you got paid so the next person coming after you, they don't lowball them. I forgot. I just said that about somebody. I'm glad he put out there. They were willing to give me $250,000. So when you try to go up there and get a job at Fox Soul, come with your follower count and your social media presence. It makes a difference in your negotiations. You don't think y'all talk about follower count? That's currency nowadays. How much influence do you have? How far do you reach? How many people are going to follow you around this internet? And you see the people followed, what's his name? FunkyDineva, right on over to his page. FunkyDineva had 10,000 people in his chat within the first 10 minutes. It was almost like 1,000 people a minute were coming into that damn chat. I was like, God damn. He only been on 6 minutes. It's 8,000 people in here. You know what I'm saying? So he showed his worth. And, they were throwing shade back and forth. And Flame obviously wants this issue with FunkyDineva. And FunkyDineva is like, I don't want no issues with Flame. I don't have issues with Flame. Y'all trying to make this into something that it doesn't really need to be. It doesn't even need to be this. Let me just go. But if you want to play messy, I'm not going to let you play in my face. And what did he say? I'm tired of playing the bigger person. What do I tell y'all? Playing the bigger person does not serve you. It does not serve you. The only time I see playing the bigger person is like maybe life or death or something, like your life is dependent on it. But other than that, fuck you. You're not going to play in my face. I'm going to come out. I'm going to say who's who. I'm going to call names. KellyPrice is down there speaking in riddles. Get that riddle. We not speaking in riddles in the age of truth. Go get down to the internet like Cat Williams and open your goddamn mouth and call these motherfuckers by name. If you're going to get down on the internet and start some shit. Christian Keys did the same thing. Y'all get on the internet starting some shit and not naming names. Name names. So the people that you are hitting with these labels and that are innocent, they're not affected by these riddles that you're trying to play. Blues Clues, Scooby-Doo murder mysteries. Don't nobody have time to play Nancy Drew with y'all? Say what it is. Who are you talking about, Kelly? And you get down here and you love to speak in riddles because I truly think KellyPrice just loves the attention. She loves that people are trying to figure out. Nene does the same shit, speaking riddles. What are you trying to say? Just say it. Say what you gonna say. Shit. Be like Cat Williams. Call these motherfuckers by name. Call them by name. And y'all can come out and say I'm on drugs and crazy because that's the script, isn't it? Isn't that the script when somebody in Hollywood or in these entertainment industry circles starts speaking the truth? What's the script? Say they're crazy. Hello, they do it to everybody. Every single person that starts speaking the truth about how this fucking industry works and all this shit works, then all of a sudden they're crazy, they're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But nobody says they're lying. But everybody, oh, you on drugs, but did I lie? Did I lie? Okay, well then shut up. Ari Spears, he sound like he got a goddamn loogie in his throat every time he speaks. Mucinex down there, gurgling snot, trying to talk. Eyes look like, girl. He talking about a walrus, walrus. And they keep. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. That was a moment in Black history when Cat Williams dragged Wanda up and down Peachtree and Ponce de Leon. Okay, baby, when I tell you that is officially in Black history, because everywhere he goes, they bring it up like, why'd you do that lady like that? Because she was asking for it. She was asking for it. Every time he said something to her, it was in response to some kind of shade she was throwing. And every time Kat goes and sits down with anybody, they bring up that Wanda interview down at B103. And then how the next time he saw them at the comedy club where Red Grant was going to perform, because that's who he was up there for. He wasn't even up there for him. Why are you bringing me in this? Jail and prison are not the same thing. People are using that as a voiceover. They're doing little skits on down to the TikTok and the Instagram. It's hilarious. Let me tell you something. Speaking of Carlos and Simone and Carlos King, Sweet Tooth, she tried to get down to the internet, girl, contorting her face all into all kind of, damn, she worse than Phaedra. Her face all screwed up, bucking her eyes and stuff, making all them damn Bluetooth audio, making all them faces and stuff. Girl, when I tell you, I don't even, and then she's coming after Heavenly, saying that Heavenly told her that she didn't know what Mariah had when Mariah said, "You want to see the receipts, baby girl?" Mariah said, "Fuck with me, you know I got it." I said, "Oh no, that's right, baby." When I tell you, Mariah used to get with Heavenly, baby. Bring Mariah back to get with Heavenly, because this Toofesha, that's light work for Heavenly. Heavenly is about to drag you, and I don't want nobody saying nothing. She said something about told Heavenly, your mama need to go to hell or whatever, because you know what Heavenly likes to do, the your mama thing. And Heavenly said, she said your mama is in hell. Heavenly said, girl, my mama would have a baby before you in hell. I said, okay. See, you done messed up, because she's not moved by those kind of insults. She doesn't have. Heavenly will come after you like she don't have nothing to lose. Those are the people you don't want to choose as an enemy. You have to be very mindful. I think it is in the art of war. Be careful who you choose as your enemy, because they might like that shit. They may really get off on that shit and be like, okay, you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want? Because you don't really want it with me. Because when I'm done with you, you're going to be in a corner, rocking back and forth, slobbering. So choose your battles. That's some real talk. And you done mess with Heavenly about Damon. Not on some other shit, but about Damon. Honey, she acts a fool about that man. So you be prepared. Be prepared. And I don't want nobody coming down. Oh, she went too low. No, they already went to hell. She already sent Heavenly's mama to hell. So we already in hell. We might as well get comfortable, grab a glass of lemonade, and watch the show. Because when Heavenly drags that lady by her gums and her teeth, okay? When she drags her, I don't want to hear nobody say nothing. Nothing. Because you want to talk about the husbands, honey? We can talk about the husbands. And you know, what's her name? She been waiting all her life. Here, this is, you know this lady, she been waiting to say this her whole life. Hold on. But keep my husband out of it. But keep my husband out of it. My husband. But keep my husband out of it. She been waiting her whole life to say my husband. Let me tell you something. The only reason why we know you, bitch, is because of your husband. When I tell you it's something about that lady, I just don't like her. I do not like her. And I'm like annoyed when I see her. And I'm like, I don't even know who this lady is. And I'm annoyed that she's on this show. I'm annoyed that they brought her in because Gregory don't hang out with them for real, for real. Because if they did, if Gregory hung out with them for real, when the men hung out in other seasons, Quad doesn't even have to be there for him to come around because Quad is there and he's coming around now. The only reason why we know this woman is because of Greg and Heavenly wanted to make it a great show, but I don't want to know this woman. Y'all be making the wrong people public figures. The wrong people. Now we got to look up her nose, talking about my husband. Just leave my husband alone, girl. But keep my husband out of it. Girl, shut up. Shut up. We coming for the husbands, especially Dr. Minnie Cooper. We coming for him. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. With his legs dangling off the bed. Girl, I do not like that lady. Toofesha, I do not like her. And then you want to get around these women and call them old, girl. Get old. Get old. Get old. Honey. And when Gregory get old, you're going to be wiping his ass and taking care of him if you last that long. Because what he did in his last relationship, he's capable of doing to you. And you over there, girl, they didn't tell me. The people done told me that you're a veteran. You're a military veteran. And you're going to tell me you had access to some of the best health care and didn't know your issues? That's why I said she is a liar. And I think that is what is annoying me about her, because you a lie. You a lie, and I don't like it. Just stand in your shit. Be like, yeah, girl, I didn't even know if I could have a baby or not. And I rushed into this nigga's DMs, this granddaddy ass nigga, and I told him I could give you what you want, honey. I don't even know if I could have babies, girl. Cause they done told me when I had my damn physical in the military, wop, girl. And you sitting there, if you wanted so desperately to have a baby, you showed no emotion when that lady told you you might have endometriosis. Why you didn't show any emotion? Because you already knew you had endometriosis, girl. You already knew. You already knew. Yeah, when y'all told me she was in the military, I said, oh shit. You really a whole lie. A whole big old lie. A whole big tooth, big gum lie up there contorting your face. Well, just keep my husband out of it. But keep my husband out of it. But keep my husband out of it. I'm so happy I have that clip now. Keep my husband out of it. You old pick-me's can't wait to say that shit. And then and look who you picked, girl. Don't even get me started on that. Let's see what else is going on. It's time to go. That's been a long time, huh? We didn't have enough to talk about. Let me see if there's anything else real quick I might wanna talk about. Prayers up. Dr. Antoinette Candia-Bailey, Vice President of Student Affairs at Lincoln University, Missouri, reportedly died by suicide after suffering alleged bullying and mental abuse from President John B. Mosley. What? Her family better sue for wrongful. Can you sue for wrongful death in a suicide? If you can prove that the person was led to that by bullying? Can you? Can they do that? Y'all let me know, because that's definitely what I would do. Oh, you was bullying and it led her to do this? Wrongful death. We're suing you. I hope her family sues them. Sues his family. Sues him. They have a hashtag Fire Mosley to give Bailey the justice she deserves. Sources say she was unsupported, disregarded, and abused after countless attempts to speak out on the bullying and harassment she experienced in her role from President Mosley. Oh yeah. I wonder if they have a wrongful death um, opportunity. Ooh, that house is so pretty. TJ Holmes admits to having 18 drinks per day amid unemployment and affair drama. Amy Robach admits to 30 a week. Oh, they was over there drunk as hell. Their lives, watching their lives um, go down the drain. Well, damn. PeterThomas arrested for driving under the influence, having no license, no insurance, expired tag, and more. Didn't they say they just closed down bar one? He might be depressed too. Everybody drinking their sorrows away. But you should get a driver, get an Uber or a Lyft. He bonded out the same day. His bail was set to less than $3,000. He's not to consume alcohol, smoke weed, or own any firearms while he's out on bail. And he'll also have to take random drug tests. Peter, what is going on? He might be depressed too. He might be depressed too. Everybody's depressed, child. Let's see what else is happening. Not T.S. Madison is in Little Nas X's video. Shout out to Little Nas X and T.S. Madison. So Steve Harvey says you don't have to address your haters, responding to Cat Williams. Yeah, you're not going to address it because he's not lying. That's why you're not going to address it, because then you'll have to speak about the truth. When I tell you I believe Cat Williams, I believe Cat Williams. He might have exaggerated on some of the things, embellished for the joke, for the joke to land, but no. I believe him. I believe him. I believe him. Even though I don't agree, I think that Cedric the Entertainer is funny. He said he's not. I think he is, right? You don't agree with everything everybody says, but ain't nobody come out and call him a liar, though. Have they? Okay. Nobody, not one person has said he's lying. Not one person, not even one. And all the people who have been around to witness the truth, they're not even coming out and saying, no, that didn't happen. I was there. It didn't happen. No, he's telling the truth. And he's naming names. What did Monique say? If you ain't gonna name names, well, get off the playground. What she say? Take it to the playground or some shit she said. I don't know what she said. Whatever Monique said. If you ain't gonna name no names, keep it on the playground. I think that's what she said. Something like that. And that's just what it is. Anyways. So let's go. I'm gonna go. Take care of each other, protect your energy. Let's get down into the comments. Hopefully it's not an echo. Echo. Bye.